here for the win. Yes, sir. Another one. Oh, man, you know we up in the building. From the Raptors are playing. Might run in a little late, excuse me for that. But we back at it again, guys. Raptors versus the Detroit Pistons. Got some guys back that was out of the game last game. Emmanuel Quickly's back. Shouts out to RJ, who was back last game, but Emmanuel Quickly's back. Yeah, forgive me for the little late start, but we are here. Let me make sure our volume, everything is good. Give me a quick second, guys. Yes. But big up everybody. Welcome in. Don't forget to hit that like button from you coming in. I'm going to do the same myself. Thank you to all the new subscribers, new followers on the page. If you aren't subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that like button as well. As I said, I'm going to make sure I got that up and running myself. Yeah. But here we are, rooting for the Raptors. With not much to root for this season, other than to see the growth of these players. These future could be trade assets, could be guys that are, starting on the team. Grady Dick for sure should be started. But it's good to see our young players get some run and see their potential. Osai Abaji, definitely, I'm a fan of him. So yeah, a lot of good coming from it. Just making sure everything is good on my end, the Facebook, the YouTube, all of that. Shouts out to Twitch. Thank you guys for showing love on the Twitch. We're going to show some games. I'm going to play some 2K and some other games on there too. Soon, Twitch. Big up yourself. Yeah. So let me get that right. Okay. And every time. I hope I don't have no allergies nowadays. But yeah, big up. Let me just make sure we're good. Make sure we're good on the Facebook, Maurice the Beast. Y'all gonna live long, youth. Big up, my brother. Love. I was actually gonna call you. Y'all gonna live long. Big up yourself. Hope you're having a good day, all that good stuff, They are still rooting for my team, despite they're nowhere to be. They're not in a situation where they're contending for much, so just gotta take what they give right now, and as a loyal fan, still gotta root, So big them up. They still giving me that content. I want to thank everybody that's on the live right now. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Head on over to OGARYTV, hit that subscribe button. And it's good to see, hey, we got some basketball going on, so I'm enjoying it. The game is going on, brother, but I cannot show the game. Joelus, big up yourself. I keep getting this from the Facebook crowd, but the game is on, and unfortunately, I cannot just point it at the TV because then I will get in problems with Facebook and all of that stuff. So I hope you understand. But I could give a play-by-play, which is also why I'm here. Raptors are down by 1, 25-24. We got Detroit with the ball. I haven't seen some of these Detroit players in a while. But here we go. Detroit takes a 3, misses, rebound Raptors. Okay. Ramsey. Ramsey's getting some minutes. Sorry. Ramsey's getting some minutes. We got Jordan Nwora with the ball. Jordan Nwora takes a 3. It looks like he's coming along. What's that guy's name? I keep forgetting his name from the Knicks. But let me get everything up and running, guys. Let me get the scoreboard, all that good stuff, so I can maybe be more in tune and be able to give you guys more play-by-play. But yes, unfortunately, Fournier. Yes, Evan Fournier. That's the name I was trying to call. Big up Evan Fournier. I remember he wanted to come out of New York because he wasn't getting much minutes. Here he is in Detroit getting some minutes. And hopefully, if he does well, I'm sure he might get a call up from another team. But yeah, let's get the box score so I can get these guys' name. We got James Wiseman as well. Yeah, it's just that Detroit. Oh my gosh, James Wiseman with a nasty left-handed dunk. Ugh, ugh. You see, the question is when he does stuff like that, people are like, "Yo, where's that all the time?" Come on, James Wiseman, where's that all the time? You're supposed to be able to do that. You were the number 2 pick in the draft. Like, Golden State, man, Golden State could have had you. Come on. They could have had you using you as a solid big man, but unfortunately he didn't develop the way they wanted, and they saw an opportunity. But when he does that dunk, as he just drove to the lane and did a nasty left-handed cutback over Jonte Porter. I wouldn't even call it over Jonte Porter because Jonte Porter was just looking at it. He couldn't even challenge it. He couldn't even challenge it even if he wanted to. That's how nasty that was. But yeah, we got the young fella Ramsey in the building, getting a look at his game, gonna see how he plays. Yeah. Yo, Rio, big up yourself, G. Welcome in, One of these games that not many's watching, but still have to watch and support the team. That's part of being the loyalist. But yeah, Raptors versus Detroit. Oh my gosh, that's not something that anyone's rushing to see. Not a pay-per-view event, nothing like that. But here we are. Bruce Brown, guys are getting some minutes. We got Ramsey in the game. Jordan Nwora. Roswell, the score is 32-26 for Detroit. Unfortunately, 5 seconds and 5.6 seconds ago. As I said, 32-26 for Detroit. Raptors trail by 6. And 5.6 seconds ago, yeah. Big up yourself, yeah, man. It's one of those games, but we're still there. Hopefully somebody could shock us, give us a highlight. We had Grady Dick give us his career, what was that, assist high the other day. So great things, Terry, bonjour, big up yourself. Bonjour. Oh damn. Here I go again. Oh man. Here we go. See that? I already start. I'll put myself in problems. Hold on.
J'espère que tu passes une bonne journée. J'espère que tu passes une bonne journée. J'espère que tu passes une bonne journée.
Yeah. J'espère que passe une bonne journée. That's what I say. Okay. Basically, hope you had a great day. Big up. Here we are. Yeah, I was just telling Rio, these are not the smiling, happy. I mean, still is, but not the Raptors days where we're gearing up for a playoff run or anything like that. This is some sad times to be a Raptors fan. It's just some times where you gotta say, all right, through thick and thin, I'm gonna ride it out with you, even though right now this is part of the thin, and we definitely gonna see how it works, and we definitely gonna root for them. Sometimes you gotta, wait for the egg to hatch before you can get all the good stuff. So I guess we're just waiting around. We believe greatness is coming, and yeah, we just have to be patient, even though it hurts. And I'm trying to see what Terry told me right now. Hold on. One second. Whoa, see, Terry got me now on this. Okay. Yes, and thank you. Oh. Okay, that's we. Okay, OUI, that's we. Okay, we merci. Okay. Yes. O-U-I is yes. We. Oh, well, yes, but I didn't.
Oui, merci et vous?
Okay.
Oui, merci et vous?
All right, guys. So y'all might hear me in and out. A little growth is happening. Might not seem like it's happening, but dibbling dabbling into the Francais language, and yeah, got the teacher up in the building. So sometimes the conversation might I head that direction, but we here and part of the journey. And as I said, I just learned OUI is we. Is we, which is yes. We, which is yes. Okay. All right. I will not forget that. OUI, we. We. We is yes. Okay. All right, here we go. Well, yeah, yeah. But now to see it, yeah, it's gonna stick. But here we go again. Raptors. Evan Fournier takes a three for Detroit. Rebound, Grady Dick. Here we go. Bruce Brown. Raptors are down second quarter, guys. 32-27. Bruce Brown has the ball. Floater over Wiseman. Rebound, Ramsey. Ramsey with a three. Ooh, his three is a little, but at least he has the confidence to take it. Rebound Detroit. Evan Fournier has the ball, gets a screen from Wiseman. Evan Fournier kicks it over to the right corner, and no is none. Okay, so we OUI, and that means yes. Yes, we OUI, and no is none. I mean N-O-N. N-O-N, yeah. Well, no. Yeah, no with an N on it. No with an N on it. None. None. Okay. We and none. Alright, so, yeah, here we are, 32-27. We got Detroit leading the Raptors, and, this is not looking good for the Raptors. As bad as we don't have our players, Detroit is still Detroit. Detroit is still Detroit, and that's as Bruce Brown drives. Here we go, and especially how we put up a good fight against a Denver team, and the previous game before that as well. Other than the Pelicans game, we've been putting up fights, But here we go. Game's still young. Lots of time as Grady Dick gets a rebound. 32-29. Ramsey drives, gets fouled, almost has the layup, but unfortunately he didn't. You don't pronounce the N, but you say it through your nose, if that makes sense. None. No. None. None. I kind of might hold on. Let me get it. Because some people wonder what is he doing? What is he doing? No. 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 She got to say that. No. Hold up. No. 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 Oh my God. Okay. I got believe you understood that. A little something. Yeah. Hey, why not? I mean, you get the instructions, right? That's part of the teaching. From you giving the instructions, it's goes to say that you know how to give clear instructions. But here we go. We got Raptors looking like they're coming back finally. 33-32. Bruce Brown drives to the rim, gets a layup in, and here we go. Evan Fournier crosses the half-court line, gets a screen from James Wiseman. Evan Fournier kicks it up top. James Wiseman asking for it in the post. He gets it in the post. Oh, Jonte Porter knocked it away. Stolen by Grady Dick. Kicks it to Jalen McDaniels, but he threw it too far. Womp womp. Here we go, though. Raptors are actually leading now, 33-32. Fighting back. Come on, let's go. Here we go. Gotta send them some energy. And, yeah, Terry, good job you for the teaching. Hey, definitely gonna get back to that. We got a lot more to learn, but appreciate it. Here we go. Detroit got the ball now. And, as I said, this one, let me see, because actually, I think I want to double check because there might be some games on that has some real meaning to it tonight. As much as this game, yes, Raptors, we rooting for you and everything. There's some games that have some real implications on the line. For instance, that Golden State, that Golden State versus Dallas game, that has some real implications on it. Let's take a look. As Raptors are on a run themselves, it's on a commercial break. But let's my bad, got a call. All good, real. Big up yourself. But yeah, guys, look at this. Take for instance, while the Raptors are on a commercial break, Grady Dick with a two-handed dunk. Amazing. There you go, Grady. That confidence is growing and growing each game, getting better and better. Now, I was looking at the schedule, and they said that the Golden State halftime I have to go on the road for a bit. Now say a word, Majid. Trust me. Big up yourself. Thank you for passing through even for a hot minute, whenever. You guys, there's no obligation. It's just love and respect, and you're always welcome. The door is always open, so thank you. But looking at the implications of this, playoff picture, Golden State versus Dallas. Dallas is about 3 games on the winning side over Golden State, but 2 losses. Yeah, they're a good game, good couple games behind, but good 3 games. Now, if Golden State take care of business, that would be huge for them. So that game is a big game tonight. That game has some implications on it. Let's take a look. Who else we got? Heat, Nuggets, that's nothing too crazy. But even the Bulls. I heard Lonzo Ball is starting to be able to play non-physical activities, but can take part in some of the on-court workouts, and that's really good for Lonzo, because it's been 2 years, and Lonzo Ball with the Chicago Bulls, DeMar DeRozan, Caruso, they had a little something going on at one point. They look like a team to be reckoned with, but injuries. Let's see who else. Even the Lakers and the Kings. That game is a big game, guys. That's a big game because the Lakers are going to need... Remember, these are the final days. Not days, but final weeks. The season's coming to an end. What we got? 50, what is that? 66. We got about 16 more games. 16 more games, that's about, say, a month. A month of basketball. The most, almost. Yeah. And then playoffs, man. Oh, man. But let's not get ahead. We're here with the Raptors. Cade Cunningham bringing up the ball. It would be nice to see him against Scottie. I know they always like to compete against each other. But Raptors are up 38-32. Blocked by Jonte Porter. Pass, Nwora gives it to Ramsey. Ramsey kicks it back to Porter. Porter pumped fakes, or fakes the pass, actually. Rebound Detroit. Is Gary Trent hurt, or did he get benched? Gary Trent is hurt again. He's sitting on the sideline over there in his what's that? His ripped up jeans and a blue T-shirt. Let me find out what is wrong, Gary Trent. Let's see. He's dealing with various injuries recently. He's questionable for the game due to a groin sprain. So, yeah, should have kept Pascal. Big up yourself. Thank you. Perfect timing. Yes, groin sprain. Gary Trent is out because of a groin strain. I think from the looks of it here, he was questionable against Denver. So, I guess it's maybe not as bad as it could be, but why not give him, if we're not playing for anything really, why not give him the opportunity to just rest it out, pretty much. And even Emmanuel quickly, I'm surprised they actually brought him back. Thought they might give him more time off. Because these are the dying days, guys. These are the days of, as they would say, some people are Cancun. Some guys, well, that's in the playoffs, really. But guys are planning vacations now. Start, packing up a little. Doing things, getting ready to go on an off season. So, Raptors have a lot to do this off season, and I believe also this is a chance to showcase some of the players. You can't potentially want to trade somebody and you have no film of them doing work. So, it's always good to give them a chance to do work. But yeah, man, big up yourself. Should have kept Pascal. Don't know. Welcome in. Hope you had a great day. Yeah, thank you for the contribution for showing us that. Yeah, the groin injury for sure is why Gary Trent's out. As Detroit is getting offensive rebounds like, whoa. Who is this guy? He's a beast down there. Raptors got to look into him. Let me see who that is. Oh, Duran. Oh, nah, he's actually, yeah. Let me double check. Yeah, Jalen Duran. Oh, gosh. Nah, he's a beast. He's a beast down there. I can't lie. We hardly see Detroit, and I'm not going to go out of my way to watch a Detroit game. So, sometimes you don't see certain players. And yeah, wow, Kelly Olynyk didn't get the start tonight. Kelly Olynyk did not get the start tonight. Jonte Porter. So they're getting a lot of opportunities to see who has the potential to return. And as they said, their goal is to get these young players to come out and get some burn, show what they are able to do. Who I would love to see for Detroit, though, is Malachi Flynn. I want to see Malachi Flynn. I'm not sure if he's even available. I did see a couple games since leaving Toronto. He has had some good games. Let me take a look and see. Malachi is in uniform, so hopefully we can see some Malachi minutes. And, yeah. Shouts out to him. Hopefully he gets another opportunity. Some coach that believes in him. Because sometimes that's all it is. I do think Malachi has a lot of potential. His defense is on point at times. Just maybe needs to mature and, bulk up. But Malachi can definitely do a lot of things. Any plans for the channel after the playoffs? Yeah, to be honest, it's as I said, it's more than just, basketball content alone. Definitely, we're gonna do a lot of obviously food involved, and like being on in the streets, enjoying this summer, like really, and always looking, always different content, always looking to bring new stuff to the channel. But yes, different ways of streaming, reacting. I definitely know that, one of the crazy part is actually this type of streaming is becoming a bit more popular and actually been recommended by YouTube over and over. Well, pretty much it's one of their new features that they're rolling out, where it's they're what would I say? They're recommending, they're suggesting that you stream vertically, like I'm doing right now, and I believe that is more the future, where people want to be involved on your day-to-day, so I do plan to, as I said, go out, do different things, whether that's fishing, going out on adventures, going out, being at an event, barbecues, festivals, so, and I'd like to take you guys along for the ride, and we'll have a blast, and really get things going out there, very people person, so we'll be on the streets having these conversations and content. So yes, many things for the channel to come, Terry. As I said, it's more than just basketball, and not gonna lie to you, if all goes well, there's a lot of basketball to watch as well in the summer because of Team Canada. and also doing different things, introducing different things, trying to get, sponsors. Hopefully by then we're at a certain level, monetization wise, and like where the channel is actually reach a threshold for YouTube's numbers, and yeah, not trying to put everything not trying to put the carriage in front of the horse. Is that the same? Yeah, because isn't the horse is supposed to be for the cat. You know what I mean? But yeah, basically a lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff. Can't tell it all in one sitting, but look out for it, and it's a part of a journey. That's first and foremost, guys. It's a journey of where you can see where it's starting from and where it's going. And I want to be more and more. I definitely am going to be authentic to you guys. Yeah, I should have kept Pascal. I'm out here thinking some madness. I'm like, I had to go think back to my Red Dead Redemption days. Wait, but yeah, that's part of the growth, and the journey continues. That's something I love to say. The journey continues. Once there's breath, this is something I do like to do, love to do, especially watching basketball, and even meeting other content creators, having certain people. Would love to sit down with some of the past Raptor success that we know, some of the people that's had an impact in the city. So I don't doubt nothing. I don't want to limit anything, and I'm here for the ride, here for the journey. And as I said, sometimes there's no destination. I would say, it's a continuous growth. So as long as there's growth, I'll continue to be on that journey, and I know there will be growth no matter what. But yeah, man, got me feeling motivated. Appreciate you. But yeah, a lot of great stuff ahead. Lots of great stuff. Lots. And even myself, playing basketball myself. Hey. I don't want to say too much, but hey, without saying too much, I've been in the gym. But you know what? But I don't want to, it's something I don't want to say. It's something I want to show. So, reveal day's coming soon. And it's revealing. It's revealing, but the reveal day, that nice summer crisp day, it's like, whoa. What? Yeah. Shh, I didn't tell. And then we could work on that too. We work out. Trust me. Little by little. That's why I said I don't want to yap it. Gotta do it. But as Kate Cunningham just missed the three, 51-37. Now that looks more like Raptors versus Detroit, as Emmanuel quickly gets fouled type of game score. Could be even worse, could be more, but with no Scottie Barnes and even RJ. RJ didn't even play tonight. No Gary Trent, Yakam. So missing a lot of starters, or missing a few of our starters, and still doing what we're supposed to do. Sorry, guys. Woo. Yeah, I'm a little getting over this last of it. But yeah, big up. That's my first sneeze of the day. You know what it is too? Actually, the weather's been beautiful. So, actually, I can't lie, I haven't been outside the warmest. I haven't gone prepared. More time, I'm just like, oh yeah, nice sunshine. In my shorts, a couple of times I had to go get stuff. Ran outside in shorts. And yeah, hey, maybe I have to behave myself. But big up everybody, that time of the year. Little seasonal weather. And yeah, the show continues. But here we go, 53-39. Raptors leading. Got Detroit with a rebound, and they get fouled after missing their initial shots. Let's see. So anybody have any picks for okay, let's hear. Yeah, how's the MVP race looking for you guys? What do you guys think the MVP race? I think we spoke about this the other day. Let's hear the MVP just one more time. Let's see, and then I want to ask defensive. That doesn't get talked about a lot. It's defensive players. There isn't that like dominant, like go from game to game of locking down players. OG's getting a lot of love, but not defensive player of the year. Canadian Cowboy, big up, big up. I wouldn't say for MVP, but he has potential to be a future MVP. Scottie Barnes himself, yes. Or even or defensive players as well. So in some sense, I would say you're not wrong. Scottie Barnes could be the MVP, but just maybe not this season. But big up yourself. Welcome, my brother. Hope you had a great day. We're here. One of those games. I'm not going to trip. I'm not going to lie to you. These aren't the most exciting games. These are not the games where, you're trying to say, yeah, we're going to dominate this team. As Grady Dick gets his second two-handed dunk of the game, as a score, making the score 55-41, looking for the foul, but he didn't get it. But that's the second two-handed dunk Grady Dick got for the game. But we just gotta rule it out. Ride it out. As you said, face of the NBA, Sir Scottie Barnes. These are the moments, We know brighter days are coming, and these are the moments. These are the moments, Mr. Consistent is my pick. That sounds like Shay. What does Shay say? What did he say? What is his Instagram quote? My whole life is consistent. Yeah. And they're like, woo. No, but I hear you. Should have kept Pascal said his MVP is Shea Gilders-Alexander. Shouts out to him. Took Team Canada to gold. Bronze last summer. Came out having a great season, and I would agree. OKC, let me just double check. OKC sitting number 1 in the East. Yes, they are tied with Denver, but keep in mind Denver is the champions. Oh no, I lied. Sorry. In the West, they are number 1, tied with Denver, but overall it's Boston. Boston is 51-14. But I give them credit, man. I give them credit. Shea has been dropping bars, as should have kept Pascal said. Definitely dropping bars, and he's leading his team. He's giving the NBA a run for their money right now. Terry says, did you guys hear Kelly Olynyk got fined for flopping? No, did he? Wow. Well, remember, I said it the other day, but Jokic did something very sneaky with him though, which was kind of like a weird move. But Jokic had it. Kelly Olynyk had his hand on Jokic, and Jokic pretty much pulled his hand towards his body and locked it, and it kind of like flopped. So the referee sees Kelly Olynyk's hand all around Jokic, and he's just like foul on Kelly Olynyk. And I believe one of the games I was commenting and talking about, Kelly Olynyk kind of has a little, that Chris Paul kind of little sneaky. If I can get the refs' attention, I can one up you. So I wouldn't be surprised, Terry. I'm gonna check that out right now. But wow, I did not know that. Let's see. Yep, Kelly Olynyk was fined $2,000 by the NBA for flopping after the game against the Nuggets. Yeah, Yeah. I hope he wins. Sorry. I'm going Pascal's pick for sure. 2K, SGA all day for sure, for sure. I hope he wins too. Very deserving. Well, yeah, it's. I don't, we hope he wins. I'm not sure. Did I miss something? But Kelly Olynyk definitely has those little sneaky ways. I mean, he's a vet. He's a basketball vet, so I'm sure he has a lot of moves that could work in his favor. I want to double check my battery power because I did make sure that's good. All right, love, love, love. Uh huh. But yeah, Scarborough's finest isn't SGA from that's Delano Banton. SGA. Um. Well, it says he was born in Toronto. Um. Oh, Kelly. Oh, Kelly. My bad. Yes. Kelly Olynyk. Yes. Scarborough. Yes. Scarborough. Scarborough Basketball Association. He was a part of the SBA. Yeah. 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 I definitely. I don't think it was the SBA. It might have been the SBA, but I definitely played a couple games for one of the teams. It was the Blitz. I believe it was the SBA team, if I'm correct. But oh man, I wanted to as a kid. You know, like trust me, I wanted to play in those type of things. My parents just couldn't really bring me. Scarborough Blues, okay, yeah, something like that. But there was, yeah, man, SBA. I remember that one. Scarborough Blues, Ontario. OBS, something like that. There was a lot of leagues, and at those times, I wish I knew. I wish I knew. But big up Kelly Olynyk, big up all the Toronto rep teams. As I was just saying, I myself too, I still wanna go back and play some rep games, and I'm gonna play on. I do see some opportunities where it's so got some grown man league, some mature league, and I can't wait to get out there, exercise, and partake and have fun with it. Hmm. Yeah, but SBA, man, lot of different leagues out there, and big up. Remember basketball? Oh, growing up, I remember you had no attention for basketball. Like there was nobody really checking for basketball players in Canada, because I grew up with some guys that was really good. Like that even that had success, like where they went over and played on international leagues, but um, it just yeah, it needed more eyes because there was so much talent that never got the shine that they deserve. Shouts out to like oh man, Show's brother. What's his name again? Forget his name, but I'm telling you, a lot of good guys. Always kicking someone in the groin. Um, yeah, definitely. That's not a good injury to have physically at all, and affects your personal life as well. I'll be back when Breadman, when Breadman still faced in family got to go on a journey. Yeah, man, done know. Big up yourself. You guys, thank you guys for passing through whenever you're able to. The door is always open. Love and respect, appreciate it. I know how life is. Sometimes I myself um, might have to really, adjust certain things soon. But we're trying to see how it works, guys, and we're always pushing and as long as the opportunity is there, I'm gonna try to stream, and if I'm able to, I'll definitely let you guys know. But we're there, and you guys are always welcome. Anytime we on, you see that live button, you hear that live, come through. Don't be shy. Come hang out. There's a place for you here. Come on. Always a seat at the table for y'all. So big up, love and respect. There we go. Halftime 57-52. You know, yes sir. Big up yourself, brother. Big up yourself. I'm behaving myself a little today, but let me indulge a little more. Let me indulge a little more. But yeah, given that, as I said, we don't have as much of our starters, it's still good to see that these guys are coming out and competing. They're competing, and especially against like a team like Detroit, you better win. You still got to compete. Yeah, especially because it's Detroit. And big up my bro. Big up Maurice, just was on the live, so big up yourself, Maurice. Legend. As QB would say, big up QB. Done no better love. Yeah, man. Retro said, "Is it your birthday?" No. I know the basically. How do I explain it? It was straight up truth. It was a balloon for my daughter's birthday party she had, and I was like, hey. Well, it was a 1 and a 0, which is 10. And I was like, hey, don't burst the 1. I might have something for that. So I was like, you know what? Yeah, let me just put it on the back of the chair because, you know, I am a Raptors fan. And in my mind, I might be the number 1, which is dying on me right now, though. Number 1 Raptor fan. So I said, hey, why not burst it? Why not let it ride out? Let it have a good run. So here we are. It's having a good run. Number 1 Raptors fan in my mind. And I encourage everybody to be. Nothing wrong with that. I might not be, but I am in my mind. So yeah, that's it. So to answer your question, no, it's not my birthday. But the balloon came from a birthday party, and it represents me being a number 1 Raptors fan in my mind. Yeah, that's the craziness behind it. There you go. I hope that makes sense. So, Retro, thank you very much for your question, and yes, happy belated birthday to her. Appreciate that, and love. Yes, sir. That's what we are here. That's how we are here chilling and enjoying. Despite our team is nowhere close to being the number 1 spot or anything like that, but we battling and we still rooting. We still rooting for sure. Yep. We rooting. Spread the love. Spread love, not war. But yeah, Jamal Murray, Kitchener's own. Benedict Matherings from Montreal. Yeah, they're showing it right now on this commercial. All the Canadians. But then they stopped showing where they're from. Oh, they did. Bro, that's too quick. I can't see that one. But yeah, there's a lot of Canadians in the NBA right now, man. There's a lot of Canadians, and they're making noise too. They're not just like, look at Shea. Yeah, honestly, yeah. First MVP since Steve Nash. Come on, that'll be huge. Yeah, we gotta give Shea his dues. We gotta be rooting for Shea. I do want to see OKC have some success in the playoffs as well. And they're going to be a dangerous team, man. There's a lot of Canadians, though. I like that. As we were talking about earlier, Canadians not getting the opportunities. And look how many Canadians are in the NBA right now. They're just growing and growing by the year. Uh-huh. Cade Cunningham is not dropping 25 points tonight. No, let me double check that. And they're saying that Jalen Duren is going to get more than 12 plus rebounds. Let's double check that. Oh my gosh, this guy already has 12. This guy has 12 rebounds at halftime. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And Cade Cunningham has 18. What am I talking about? I'm missing out. They're definitely getting those numbers. Or 16. Yeah, they're definitely getting those numbers. What am I talking about? I'm missing out. Oh, man. And for leading the Raptors is Emmanuel Quickley. You know, I still like Emmanuel Quickley, but is he a championship starting point guard? If you ask me at this present moment, no. You know, I would give that to like a Tyrese Maxey. Tyrese Maxey definitely is a starting point guard for a championship squad. Hold on a second. Yeah. But Tyrese Maxey is more of a starting point guard for me than Emmanuel Quickley. But at the same time, you know, he's finally getting the opportunity to start. So hopefully with some growth and time, he can develop to where he's rivaling a Tyrese Maxey in some sense, or even close to his game. And then we can have that discussion again. But at the moment, I don't know if I would not say that Emmanuel Quickley is a starting point guard for a championship team at the moment. We'll see. We'll see. Time will tell. What's wrong with IQ? Who are you gonna get to replace him if he's not a championship point guard? Well, that's a good question. There's nothing to say wrong with him, but would I think like Emmanuel Quickley can lead us? Like, okay, when you're thinking championship point guards, right? Let's kind of go back the last few years. We're thinking on the level of a Drew Holiday, in my mind. Yes, I'm gonna give Denver an exception. Jamal Murray is not really a point guard, neither Jokic, who the offense runs through. So they don't really need a true point guard. So I'd say Denver's an exception. But we had Golden State. Emmanuel Quickley's nowhere near Steph, and I'm not saying Drew Holiday is anywhere near Steph, but Drew Holiday brings a defensive presence that both of them don't bring. So I would say I'm still giving Drew Holiday a nod over Emmanuel Quickley. I'm giving Steph Curry a nod over him. RJ, big up. Welcome in. RJ, don't forget to hit that like button and that follow. Hello to you from Brazil. Okay, big up Brazil. Don't know. Love and respect to Brazil. Sorry. But yeah, so we said Emmanuel Quickley is not on the level of a championship point guard. So I was saying that he's not on the level of Steph, not on the level of a Drew Holiday. Let's go back. Who else is recently? I get that, but PG are gonna replace. What are you gonna replace IQ? Okay, what PG are you gonna replace IG with? Those guys just mentioned are old. Well, that's the thing. This is like the new era of basketball for like there's a new rising crop of players that are coming up. You know, is there a way? I wouldn't even want Trae Young. You know, now I'm not even saying I'm not even I'm not saying trade him. I'm not saying I would like to see him develop because ultimately I believe if he's with the Raptors, Scottie Barnes is going to be the primary. In moments, you're going to find that Scottie Barnes is going to be handling the show and quickly will probably play a lot of off ball, especially with the fact that he can shoot. But there's nobody I'm trying to replace him with, perhaps. I guess we also need to see the filling out of the rest of the squad because, okay, we could say Scottie is, irreplaceable. A year from now, Grady Dick, a better shooter, more confident, just a better overall player. He's kind of not replaceable right now. We're going to hang on to him. RJ, if we can get him to improve even more, he might stick around for a long period of time. Now, if we can get a big center, somebody that can change our center trajectory, then we can start talking more of like, okay, maybe Emmanuel is not asked to do as much because there's other players that can make up for his slack. But even a night like tonight, let me see. Emmanuel has 14 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 assists. 15 points, he just hit that free throw. But we have Cade Cunningham. Cade Cunningham hasn't gotten a chance to even blossom or showcase. Like, he hasn't. I think he needs a whole new scenario, right? New situation just to kind of get him to play a little better, get him to like realize there's urgency. Hey, you can be traded now. You can see you're losing your value. You were the pick, the number 1 pick. You were the point guard of the future. Now you're no longer that. So I'm not saying anybody in particular, but, and as I said, defensively, the problem what I have also with Quickly is defensively, because if Cade Cunningham wanted realistically, all he has to do is just go in the post right now and just back him down and get a 2-point basket. So on the upside, no, not with the makeup of this team. So Shirake Pascal asked me, so you're saying you'd rather have Cade than IQ? I don't think I would rather have Cade than IQ. Well, if you were to ask me between the two, I would probably say Cade, just because the only thing that Scottie, hey, yo, Droops, big up yourself. I know I'm not trying to really say, like, it's not like I just would think potential-wise, putting both basketball players side by side, Cade about 6'6", legit, probably all 6'8", supposed to be able to facilitate. Definitely he can't shoot with IQ. That's for sure. He can't shoot with IQ, but just even by his frame, he's expected to be able to play defense at a better level than IQ, as he's guarding him right now. And clearly, look at the height difference. And as I said, he's a point guard dribbling out the ball right now. So Cade is not maybe more valuable to the Raptors as an IQ is because of the makeup of the team and the style of play that Raptors play, as he gets swatted by Stewart. And Stewart barked in his face. But here comes Detroit, guys. Detroit's on the run, 59-56. Droops is saying trade value, sure, but not for me. No, I agree. Trade value, if it was like, to make, like if you were to ask to do a trade, oh yeah, heck yeah. Younger, stronger, more athletic, and more upside, I would think. But for the team, for the Raptors, the makeup of the Raptors, maybe not. Maybe not. And look at that. They're going to show that replay of Stewart blocking Emmanuel Quickly and screaming in his face, and Quickly is like, hey, ref, hey, ref. But no. I think Quickly just on future contracts next summer should be hella value compared to Cade. Well, remember, hey, Jules, what's up? Big up, welcome in. Hope all is well. Yeah, we had everybody pass through. No, hey, as I said, guys, we know how life is. I hope everyone had a great day, having a great evening. But you know how life is. The door is always welcome. I think I used the term earlier. There's always a seat at the table for y'all, so don't feel shy. Come on through. We know life happens whenever you're able to. Big up, love. The loving is always here. So love to you guys for coming through. And yeah, no, these are not the most exciting games. as actually they are in I would say a clutch situation at the moment, or it's a close game. But I know these are not the games where there's any value to the winning, or any what would I say, any real big outcome for them winning. It doesn't inch them closer to a playoff spot. It doesn't inch them closer towards a play-in. It does, but I mean, chances are they're probably not going to make the play-in. But hey, basketball is on in Toronto. Toronto basketball is on. Um, sometimes what did Mike Jackson say? You can't appreciate. You gotta appreciate the caterpillar for you to appreciate the butterfly. So right now these are the caterpillar moments, but we know they're gonna fly beautifully not too long from now. So big up the Raptors. Droop says, did you know Brucey hit 30 straight free throws before tonight's since being traded? Wow. Okay. Okay, Droops, did you just jinx him? Did you just jinx Mr. Bruce Brown, who's currently on the floor? 59-58. Kelly Olynyk has the ball. Kelly Olynyk versus Stewart. Pump fakes. Kelly Olynyk loses the ball. But yeah, let's see it, Droops. You might be on to something. Well, big up. That's a great stat to know. If he misses, we could say who he already missed one. Oh, so no. Wait. He did he take a free throw? Damn. Yeah, he did. He did. Oh, so Drew. Okay. I can't blame you for that one. I can't blame you. All right. You dodged a bullet there. Canadian Cowboy and Rio were here, Jules. I think Rio said at halftime he had to step out. Canadian Cowboy said he might come back. It might be back in a little bit. But as I said, we understand life happens. So big up, and we done know. Yeah, let you guys know the door is always open. So big up. He already missed one. Matthew, what's up? Matthew said, what's up? He just got back from a baseball game. Nice. Hope, I don't know if you played or you watched, but hopefully your team won. And I hope you had a blast. But unfortunately, right now, we got the Detroit Pistons up 62-59 against the Toronto Raptors. 9 minutes and 15 seconds in the third quarter as Abaji misses the three. Rebound, Jalen Drun. I think that's how I hope I'm pronouncing it right. He's beastly. As Kelly Olynyk gets a steal off of Jalen Drun's pass. Emmanuel quickly with a pass to Bruce Brown. Bruce Brown with a layup. Here we go. Raptors down by 1, 62-61. Yeah, guys, I know these are not the the games where we're like, yeah, let's go, because they're struggling. Abaji with an interception. Ooh, almost, but no Raptor was able to get back. Abaji, great defense on Cade Cunningham. Duran, Jalen Duran. Respect, Droops. Thank you. You see? Y'all, woo. I appreciate that. Oh, thank you again, Jules. Respect. Yes, guys, please, if you're coming in, send the live out. I did that myself. Hit the like button just to, bring on more people. We can have the conversations y'all want to have and grow the channel. So thank you again for that, Jules. Love and respect. And shouts out to everybody that's on the live right now. Thank you guys for hanging out with us on the Facebook, on the Twitch, and on the YouTube. Thank you. I appreciate it. I know these are not the days where we're saying, come on. Well, we can still say, come on and scream for the Raptors. It looks like I might have to because right now it's 65-61. But we definitely have some things to root for because the games aren't always a blowout despite the outcome doesn't change much, but at least the games have been competitive. And against a good team like Denver, speaking of competitive, we went through that the other game. So big up the Raptors for the effort, and big up to you guys for, still checking for them in these terrible situations. Abaji has been playing bad lately. I kind of agree. His shots have not been falling. If that's what you mean, I would say his defense has been good, but yeah, his shots have not been falling, and I guess his finishing at the rim could be better, but the shots for sure have not been falling. Same with Kelly Olynyk, and as I said, Kelly Olynyk with that little herky-jerky, trying to draw attention to play, but hey, if it works, it works. I think he is mostly a defensive guy. Offensive is just a bonus. I appreciate that. And sometimes it's what's being asked of you from the coach, and sometimes that's a player does have to take on that role. I was watching a game the other day, or I was watching a highlight. It was Ruben Patterson, and they used to call him the Kobe Stopper. Kobe Stopper, Kobe Stopper. I can't remember who exactly was chanting him. I think it was... Damn, who was that? I'm gonna say Kevin Garnett, maybe. But basically, oh, come on, Abaji, great pass to Bruce Brown, who has a great finishing underneath the hoop. And I guess Abaji trusts Bruce Brown and he trusts himself because he was wide open. But yeah, Ruben Patterson, they used to call him the Kobe Stopper. I want to double check. Sorry. I want to double check. What's up, YNG Sleep? I'm good, bro. How are you? Hello to you, bro. How are you? Hold on. Yeah, Ruben Patterson. Yeah, he was named the Kobe Stopper. Oh, and yes, it was Sean Kemp. My bad. The same person that was was boosting him up. It was Sean Kemp. Yeah. So, basically, that's what. Yeah, I was saying that about Abaji. Abaji's defense could. I'm not gonna say rival that, but he can be a defensive presence because hey. Do you guys see how the Knicks fans are loving OG? No. Am I the only one that is seeing the love that OG is getting from Knicks fans? I seen OG, the gift. Somebody like crying, OG plays tonight. I've seen, what are they? 14-2 with OG. I've seen OG's the best defensive. Look, their defensive rating went up with OG. I've seen, they are loving OG Anunoby. Knicks fans are loving OG. Oh my gosh, he is definitely getting the love that he deserves. As Jules says, I love that he's getting the love and recognition he deserves. He is getting it. He is definitely getting it, and sometimes it makes me think, did we undervalue him? He seems like he's playing more loose. He hit a couple threes when he came back. He had a dunk on a fast break. Like he's playing he's playing very confident, and man, I especially in New York, I hope they don't turn their back on him, but right now they're showing him a lot of love, and it's great to see. Should have kept Pascal saying they are glazing OG like a Krispy Kreme donut. They giving him a lot of love, bro. If that's you put it, I guess you're right. They giving him a lot of love. They showing him a lot of love for sure. Terry says I'm surprised. Terry 905 says I'm surprised he hasn't already got a statue. I'm telling you, Terry, they showing him love like whoa. You see Pascal and Terry. Terry had to catch that one. But yeah, Droop says Knicks fans crazy though. So yeah, no, honestly, it's like I give him a lot of credit. I'm glad how it's turning out for him because you're right, Droops. Knicks fans, that arena would be, I've been to New York myself, and like my little experience, you could see it. It's not a player place. even on the court, the way how these guys approach the game, it's a lot of trash talking. And if you ain't got that skin for that, you can't be sensitive over there. I'll tell you that. We never undervalued OZ. It's just that other teams wanted to fleece us for him, which is right for sure. But I'm even saying the way he's playing is like, is it safe to say that he's taken a leap since leaving us? I don't know. I kind of feel like he's gotten better. He's more patient, more his three, he's more comfortable. Like he's almost gotten that stamp of approval, like, yo, you're a 3-point shooter. The whole league knows that. You left Toronto, your teammates knew that. Now when he's shooting threes, you see New York bench going like this. Like it's Steph. Before it even goes in, they already... You see Jalen Brunson sitting on the bench. Like, come on. Not the good kind of crazy either. What's that? Sorry. New York Knicks, them going crazy. Precious is starting to get some appreciation now too. Yeah. He was already showing flashes, but yeah, he wasn't like playing with he wasn't liking playing beside Siakam pretty much. But honestly, yeah, both. Terry Droops, you're both correct, I would say, in my mind. Precious has taken a step. Precious is a lot more calm. No, I would not say Precious has not taken steps as the levels of OG. No, Precious has improved. He's playing more under control. I don't know if that's. I would just put that up to Tom Thibodeau, just saying, bro, none of that over here. On very odd occasions will you be jacking up threes and whatnot, but you are out in that dunker spot, rebounder, running that floor, and that's all we want from you, plus a little more, whatever you can give us. And Tom looks like he's not playing around. He's not asking twice, and it got Precious, playing at a higher level. His value's going up, and I'm sure in the offseason he can still work on the other parts of his game that he wants to showcase, and it'll be a good look for him. So shouts out to Precious. He's definitely doing a good job for his team as well. And shouts out to Pascal. Great win the other day against Dallas. So big him up as well. But Droops is saying, yeah, they're loving Precious as well. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think he has taken a leap because he is getting more of an offensive role in New York. That too. To whom much is given, much is required. So I think he's saying, okay, guys, I'm not going to let you down defensively, but, in order for, like, you guys got to reward me. And, yeah, New York definitely seems like they run more of an offensive plays for OG. Even the last game, I remember him taking the ball, taking it on a spin, and then doing a two-handed dunk and just rolling off of the rim. Like, so it looks like their offense is set up for him to really be involved, not just Julius and Jalen Brunson. He's actually a vocal point of the offense, and they look for him. As Emmanuel quickly just hit a big three, making it 73-73. 4 minutes and 50 seconds to go. Raptors are tied versus the Detroit Pistons. Yes, sir. Gary Augustin, big up yourself. Welcome in. Hope all is well. Please don't forget to hit that like button, that follow button. As you're coming in, we're talking basketball. We got the Raptors playing. Jalen Duren just got fouled. And Raptors are trying to fight against a Detroit team that they should be winning. But keep in mind, they don't have a good amount of their starters. And their star player, Scottie Barnes, is not here. But they're fighting 73-73. I think OG is going to get paid this time around. Oh, for sure. You got the fan base behind you. You've proven yourself that you've made the team better. There's nothing to stop him because he has the option, and I think since leaving Toronto, as we were just talking about, OG has made his value go up. So I can see him continue to getting a big contract, which he does deserve. Jupe says, yeah, absolutely around 35 plus range. I think he can get 42 though, but he's still, but he said he will take a discount. Well, with the opportunities and the way how he's playing, I'm sure he can get something in New York, like to make up for the loss of the sacrifice he's gonna make. But he still has to be careful because you know how some of these owners and general managers behave. Tell you one thing and then all of a sudden it's another. So I would say he gotta really think that one through and make sure he gets every penny that he deserves. And yeah, go from there. Yeah, Droops, we are missing 4 starters, short-handed team tonight. So it's already a short-handed team, but it's already a team with like not a lot of players coming off the bench that can really make an impact. A lot of G League guys getting called up, a lot of young guys still trying to make a name for themselves in the league. But here they are. We got to give a team credit. They are fighting. Emmanuel Quickly's trying to do his thing to help the team. And lots of time left. 4 minutes in the third quarter, 75 to 73. Precious was too comfortable with us. Tibbs don't play those games. That is exactly what I believe. Should have kept Pascal. Precious definitely had too much free reign. Like there was too many times where it's like everyone in the gym could see that Precious, you should have passed the ball. And it's just like, okay, my bad. Precious, you should have passed the ball. Okay, my bad. But with Tom Thibodeau, it's like, Precious, you are going to pass that ball. There's no my bad. You are going to pass the ball. And, I give Darko credit. Maybe it was a way of him trying to empower a player. And I believe the Raptors had a lot of expectations because even Nick Nurse kind of played Precious in that way of being able to shoot the three, being able to dribble the ball up. So Raptors had a lot of, I guess, faith that he can develop more than just being a player that's just on the block. But Tom Thibodeau is just like, not over here, bro. You going down there, and you ain't going past no three-point line. And that's just how it went for them. That's how it's going for them right now. Raptors don't care. They will sign OG if Knicks start playing games. For sure. And that would be a beautiful thing. I don't know how it would happen. I don't think it will happen, but that would be amazing if somehow we can get OG back up in the gym. Hey, with a Scottie. I don't know. It'll be interesting, but I don't think it's going to happen, but it will definitely be interesting. Should have kept Pascal, said, nope, if Raptors attempt to sign OG or Pascal this summer, the league would send the Raptors to the Shadow Realm. Yeah, I don't believe this is going to happen. And, I think sometimes you get a taste. And maybe OG got a taste of a different environment. And he just felt maybe it's an opportunity to really take advantage of it. New City, as Jonte Porter got elbowed in his face and they called an offensive foul on Detroit Pistons because James Wiseman's out here just swinging his elbows. Wow. That would absolutely be diabolical for sure. Like that would be but then again, you see there's things that's adding on to the decision making process. OG going through the transition, getting the love he's getting from the fans. Now, as we can see, New York is lined up to enter the playoffs. Going into the playoffs, if the Knicks start doing some kind of good deed and good damage, he can't just walk away from that. We come on. We're just talking about how New York fans are loving him. Do you think he's going to walk away from that? New York fans will turn around and annihilate him. Oh my gosh. They should definitely go for free agency. What's his name? Rafa Okoro. Oh, Cleveland. Yeah. Can't pay him too much. If Donovan Mitchell stays, offer sheet at least. Yeah, I honestly, the way Donovan Mitchell and Cleveland are behaving is like, nah, he's already gone. He's going to LA. There's no way Donovan Mitchell is staying. He's out of the limelight. He don't feel he's getting the just due. He's been in Utah, then he comes to Cleveland. He feels like he ain't getting no love from the league that he deserves, right? I'm sure Donovan Mitchell wants to be recognized in like the higher realm of players, but maybe a Utah wasn't giving him that shine. A Cleveland's not giving him that shine. So I believe he's going to LA. There's so much writing on the wall, but time will tell. We signed. Should have kept Pascal. So we signed both Pascal and OG to vet minimum. Wish. This is a business. We wish. Gone are those days. Those players are saying nope, 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 nope. I work for billionaires. I'm a millionaire, and that's why I was saying about OG. OG taking less. I mean, come on. The only way, me personally, I mean, I'm just speaking from my little non-experience. I would only take a lesser amount if we're a championship team. If we built a dynasty, and you know what, there's a potential that we might lose a certain player because of the money issue. But when you ain't won nothing in New York, you're not guaranteed nothing in New York. Nowadays, most contracts are not coming with a trade, no trade clause, so you can't trade a player. I don't think I'd give them a discount, man. Remember, you weren't there when New York was going through all their issues and all that. You're just bringing your talent where you are right now, and you've worked hard for your talent to be, I guess, valued at this amount. So why would you take less than what you're valued to help a team where you guys have, I mean, who knows how this year is going to go, but what playoff success have you had with them to make you say, run it back, guys. We know we can do this. We've built such a friendship. We've built such a core. Where's all of that? So I don't know. Definitely Monk and New York, Hartenstein are nice though. Yeah, Malik Monk definitely. Sacramento is gonna have some decisions to make this year if they don't make the playoffs too. That's what I was actually saying. The Lakers game versus Sacramento's huge tonight. The winner of that game. There's a lot on that line. Knicks have to give him 30 plus. Should have kept Pascal said 35 plus. Yeah, they have to. Like, there's no taking. Why would you put that on yourself, OG? Maybe it ends up being 36 mil a year trade kicker. However amount it is, why would you take less? Don't do that, bro. You weren't a part of what they were doing. You just came this year. Like, you're now carving your own lane, and they want you. Your value is your value. At the moment, like, we've seen what NBA, like, come on. Some sad moments in the NBA. We forget about Isaiah Thomas, who just made his G League debut, or went back to the G League again. Isaiah Thomas could have potentially still been in the NBA, but he came out and played, unfortunately with an injury, and his value just shot down, and he's never gotten that paper that he could have gotten. Dennis Schroeder, in a sense, thought he was, thank God his story kind of turned around where he was able to still get another contract, but the contract he was looking for could have gotten from the Lakers. There's a lot of, you got to be careful with those decisions that you're making, because you're not guaranteed the next one. Today they want you, and then tomorrow they see a better player than you. So just get what you can get, man. That's what it is. King should trade us for Pascal. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. Pascal seems happy in Indiana. Let me take a look at their record at the moment. Indiana 37-29. They're on a 2-game winning streak. He does seem happy over there. They seem like they could make some noise in the playoffs. That will be an exciting first round matchup. Indiana versus Orlando Magics. You guys remember Game 1 of the 2019 Finals when I think it was DJ Augustine, if I'm correct, hit a big 3 and won the game. Game 1, and I believe was it Orlando beat us in the first round of the year? Some kind of thing I'm trying to remember. But that when DJ Augustine hit that 3, oh my gosh, that was woo. Give me 1 second. Alright, my bad. What was it? Hello, sir. Yeah, Gary, what's up, man? Hi, sir. Shouts out from the Philippines. Big up the Philippines. Love and respect to the Philippines. Shouts out to you guys. Come and stop, Poe. Got a lot of languages to try to learn. Damn. But I'm trying, little by little. I'm gonna have enough. I'm gonna be able to say enough. 79-79. Here we go. Jonte Porter with a rebound. Okay. Jeez. Guys, surely just DJ thought he was, yes, MJ in game 1. Yes, DJ Augustine, guys. Yes. I remember that game 1, it broke. Because I was like, I remember, I was like, yo, again? Again? Is this what we're going to go? Yeah, you guys remember the first game versus, yeah, that Orlando game. I'm sorry. I don't know why it came to my mind. I was just talking about the Orlando Magic versus the Indiana Pacers. That would be a good playoff matchup. And then it just brought back playoff, Orlando, DJ Augustine, game 1, broke up. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. If you guys, yeah, that's what I was talking about, Droops. That was the one, man. That game 1. Yeah, but went on to do great things. And do you, honestly, some people, what's up, Junior Soriano, big up yourself. Thank you for coming through. Please don't forget to hit that follow button. At the moment, it is 79-79. Big up yourself. 79-79, sir. I repeat, 79-79. I repeat, 79-79. I repeat, yeah, since you're saying score. But, even the Bucks game, yep. See, I was going to talk, yeah. People don't realize, and I can really say it, and I'm going to say something in a second. You guys, that was pretty, that's a little controversial, but that was one of the hardest playoff runs. No one could tell me, that was one of the hardest playoff runs. Yes, the first round, Orlando Magic wasn't the hardest team. But the Bucks going down 0-2, and the way we were losing, the games were not close. It was just like, all right, guys, Bucks just have us. We couldn't figure out how to stop Giannis. Then we heard Kawhi said, I got that. And then Raptors built the wall on him. And the crazy thing about it, even in game 3, I remember they were trailing. And it was just like, almost, that was like the series. That was like the whole series. Milwaukee would go out on a lead, like build a big lead, like a 16-point lead. By like third quarter, Raptors would come back. Norman Powell would hit some big threes. Like, it was wild to come back against a Milwaukee Bucks team like that who was very favored, and they had a very good squad, and we came back versus the Milwaukee Bucks down 0-2. Come on, man. To win that game and to win 4 straight, oh my gosh. Come on. They said, Melly, say my name. Big up yourself, welcome in. Hope all is well. Don't forget to hit that like button. Hey, Melly, head on over to my YouTube and hit the subscribe button. But yeah, then we went on to the Philadelphia 76ers. Oh, guys, we out here reminiscing. As the Raptors are playing the Detroit Pistons, they are currently down by 1 point, 80-79, as Detroit takes a 3. They miss, rebound Ramsey. Here we go. Raptors are looking like they're going to try to come back and take the lead. Jalen McDaniels has the ball in the paint, fades away, he misses. But, oh yeah, Fred had his kid. Yep, Fred had his kid in that series versus Milwaukee, and just like he went to another level. Fred was huge for us. Like there was just, oh man. Sometimes I do go back. I gotta go back and watch it again very soon, within the next coming days. I gotta go back and watch the series again, or not series, but like the round by round. You know, Game 5 around there, he had his child, huh? Okay. And Claxton is a free agent. Super injury prone though. Yeah. there's a lot of players out there. I can't wait to see the offseason as Detroit just hit a buzzer beater to end the third quarter, giving them a 83 to 79 lead. Raptors are trailing going into the fourth. Now, the next round when we had to play Philadelphia, I'm talking about a Philadelphia team with a Jimmy Butler, Tobias Harris, Joel Embiid, Nicholas Batum, if I'm correct. I can't remember who their point guard was at the moment. But they had a solid team. And for us to beat them, remember playoff Jimmy, all of these, remember he took his team to the finals not too long ago. Guys, we had to overcome that. So I just want to say Raptors, was it JJ Redick? JJ Redick. Come on, as a shooting guard. Like, come on, man. We had to go through a lot to win that 2019 championship. That was not just a walk in the park. That was oh my goodness. Joel Embiid. Yes, he's not the Joel Embiid that we just saw earlier in the season, but Joel Embiid, Jimmy Butler, Tobias Harris. Come on. JJ Redick. Come on. That team was a stacked team. Is it me or this game? This is the slowest game ever. Let's see, Terry. It's moving pretty slow. Actually, yeah. A lot of fouls, and it's a low-scoring game, too. Didn't the Knicks and Detroit, if I'm correct, wasn't the game like 79-73? Under 80 points? I know it's under 100. I'm just not sure which teams it was, but I know it was the Knicks. It was the Knicks. Oh, and Ben Simmons. Okay, done. See that? Done. See that? Ben Simmons, prime Ben Simmons, great defender Ben Simmons, all-star Ben Simmons. That is ridiculous. Hold on. Let me say this lineup again. Ben Simmons, JJ Redick, Jimmy Butler, Tobias Harris, Joel Embiid. Oh my goodness. The 76ers, no, they definitely, wow. Ben Simmons, Brooklyn game started at the same time. Still got 2 minutes. 2 minutes in the third quarter, or just 2 minutes left in the game. How much time have you been watching the game? I was watching it since the first quarter. I was a little late. This didn't start before like how I'd like to, but I was watching this since the first quarter, if that's what you mean, Melly. Feels like all night. Oh, man. Yeah, it's because there's no... This is the bottom of the bottom. This is not the NBA's best product. This is not their best that they can put out. But it's something. It's something. Should have kept Pascal says... Raptors strategically tanking this game, but still, we can't lose. I don't want us to lose to Detroit. Come on, let's not lose to Detroit, please. Sixers paid Tobias over Butler. Yeah, that made no sense. That made no sense. They should have just kept to, like, come on, that made no sense. How can you give up Jimmy Butler? And no, you got to pick Jimmy Butler in any situation. I don't know why, but hey. Jimmy could say he went to the finals since then. And even Jimmy and Cat. Well, no. Jimmy and Cat situation was a little different with Wiggins. They had a solid team, but they didn't do what they needed to do. Sixers played, third quarter. Third quarter, 2 minutes left in the third quarter, okay. NBA changed the refs call mid-season, apparently. Stealth thanking super special. Not Clash of the Titans eggs. There you go. This is not Godzilla versus King Kong. This is not giving Tyson versus whoever his biggest fighter. This is not Magic versus Bird. I agree, Terry. Not Clash of the Titans at all. This is not even close. Not even the Teen Titans or whatever they have. Whatever they have. This ain't even it. Butler probably said trade Ben Simmons or me. Good morning, trolled for not. Oh, GM trolled for not signing. Yeah, like come on, those are some of the terrible mistakes. You know, I heard somebody say it the other day. Cause guys, oh my gosh, did you hear OKC potentially has 3 first-round picks in the playoffs, and like I think it's 3 top 10 if I'm, some craziness. I definitely know 3 first round. I think like 2 top 10 at least. OKC with all the success they're having, they potentially are gonna get that in the draft. Somebody said, "Oh, OKC is doing what Philadelphia thought they were doing." Sam Presti, shouts out to him. I do remember him from Kevin Durant's days, but that name Sam Presti has been around for a while, and he's been a great GM. Great. Well, if they chose Tobias, should have kept Pascal. If they chose Tobias over him, definitely, that's not a good decision. They messed up there, and sometimes that's part of the business, right? These guys have jobs to do and things to secure, and if they couldn't do it, it just sucks. They couldn't do it. But there we go. Yep, OKC and Utah have all the picks, I think. Pascal, I know why they love Tobias, the role player as much as they do. Yeah, I don't know why they love Tobias. You know what? At the time, though, Tobias did have a lot of. They thought he had a lot of upside. I believe that was when he was coming from the Clippers. He was garnered as somebody who really had a lot of upside that could play with a Ben Simmons, and most of the time, I'm sure all they thought they needed was just Ben Simmons and Joel and Tobias. If there was Jimmy, less ball to go around. But I do remember them signing Tobias for that $100 million contract. But hey, and unfortunately, they had a good run even this year. I thought Philly would have, if Joel wasn't injured, I thought they had a chance to make some noise, especially with Nick Nurse. As much as Nick Nurse didn't have much success not to say much success, but not as much of a success since the championship. Nick Nurse is still a good coach, if you ask me. I think Nick Nurse is a good coach. Maybe his system just got outdated for the players for the Raptors, or just not what the Raptors wanted to play. And also maybe the firing made him a better coach to where he can realize that, hey, if he wasn't bringing much excitement to the locker room, he can turn that around. So I don't know. I'd love to hear what you guys think about that. Droops is saying Nurse is a great first-year coach, then nothing pretty much after that, pretty much. He is lost without Lowry pretty much. Ooh. Yes, Kyle Lowry's back. They won the other day. Yep. You're onto something. That's that locker room presence. That's that coach to player to team to other players, from coach to the point guard to the other guys. So maybe Kyle Lowry gets the message across a bit better. Terry says proved not to be that guy, and 76ers had opportunities to trade him, and they didn't. Yes, Tobias Harris. Yes, he definitely had the opportunity to prove that he was that guy, but yes, he definitely didn't. I wouldn't say we've had a year of Tobias just dominating, and maybe the Sixers are still just hanging on to him, and we'll see how that goes. Philly GM is sipping on that Kool-Aid for sure. Yeah. Well, he got Lowry back. Yeah. That's what I think. That's what he was trying to say, Terry. Like that, without Kyle Lowry, Nick Nurse has no success. And it was yet to be proven because before Joel got hurt, Philly was considered one of the teams that could potentially win the championship, and Nick Nurse didn't have Larry then, and Larry struggled in Miami. So maybe it's a case of both needs both, because Kyle Lowry was playing terrible in Miami, and Miami fans were not happy. And maybe Nick Nurse can revive his career and give him a little more opportunity to play a bit longer, and help Tyrese Maxey develop into take a next step in his role. Droop says, "Yep, his entire career is trading for Harden, it seems." Yes, Daryl Morey. Daryl Morey. Is that how you're talking about? Let me double check. Terrible GM decisions. Yep. Pascal, right? Especially with that crazy contract. These guys, yeah, that's that's truthfully part of the game. Shouts out to Bob Myers. How do you guys feel about Bob Myers being a GM in the front office, and now he's commentating on the games, and you kind of hear his perspective, and yeah, it's good to hear his perspective. I would say it's like you kind of hear what he was thinking, who he thinks is a valuable player, valuable trade asset, and all of this good stuff. And it's a good transition. Shouts out to Bob Myers. I will say he's done one of the greatest transitions from being a president or a GM to still covering the game and building his brand, because that Bob Myers brand is still associated with Golden State, but you always remember Bob Myers as part of the henchman, the guy that made it. So let me see. Sorry, I don't Droops. I don't want to miss no one's comment. Droop says, looks like he's trying to re-sign him in the summer. Also crazy. You think Philly could steal OG or Pascal this summer? Well, relationships, right? A lot of guys. Hey, who was it? There was somebody I remember got into an argument with somebody the other day, and it was an assistant coach, and I was just like, hey, you kind of have to be careful, because these assistant coaches become coaches. So, a lot of guys, like as you said, OG, Pascal, they have experience playing with a Nick Nurse. If they like playing with Nick Nurse that much, and they've built a relationship, I'm sure Nick Nurse would reach out for players that he's admired. Look at, for instance, when Dwayne Casey kept, what's his name, to where he's getting an opportunity right now in Dallas. What's his name? DeLon Wright. Wherever Dwayne Casey went, he took DeLon Wright with him. Shouts out to DeLon Wright, because DeLon Wright had potential. DeLon Wright would do some of the flukiest things in a basketball game I've ever seen. If it's like the ball would come to him out of the weirdest, craziest, just weirdest way. Shouts out to DeLon Wright. Let me see. Let's see. Only Indy can offer him 5 years. Yeah, Pascal's definitely going for the big bucks. Yeah, Pascal would be a fool to leave Indiana. Still young, still got some young star players, or still got some potential star players on the team. Halliburton is a star. Well, he's struggling at the moment, but he is an all-star. You got a great center, Miles Turner, who can hit threes, who can block shots. Matherin, unfortunately, is injured. Hopefully he can come back next year. So Pascal would be a fool to walk away from that much money and the opportunity that he can still, get his numbers. As Ramsey, oh my gosh, Ramsey with a windmill, folks, and I don't mean a little slight windmill. I'm talking about like a, wait. How come they didn't call him for the dunk contest? Despite he wasn't there. But Ramsey, oh my gosh. That windmill was impressive. Wow. As Jordan Nwora takes a three, cuts it down. Come on, guys, 8-point game. Raptors, we need this. Terry says, I miss DeLon. Yep, DeLon Wright was a very nice young man. For the Raptors, he brought excitement in the gym. He played hard. He was just a little clumsy. He was very clumsy, but big up DeLon Wright. Raptors masterclass stealth tanking tonight for the pick. Hey, but I don't know. I give Ramsey credit. Raptors were down by what, like 8, 9 points, and he still did a windmill like that. So shouts out to him. I gotta give him credit. As Emmanuel quickly drives, but he misses the layup. Rebound Detroit. Detroit for 3. Oh my gosh. 97-86, guys. Drew says, hopefully the Knicks have enough players to lower the minutes for OG. Oh, yes. Tibbs running everyone in the ground. Didn't OG play like, was it OG? I saw something play like 46. I don't know. So look at, oh my gosh. Ramsey did that. And the crazy thing about it is he didn't see, what's his name? James Wiseman. If you guys see that, I'm not going to lie. Ramsey just left a stamp on that game. That windmill is going to be, ugh. That's, hey. That's nasty. That's nasty. But Raptors are struggling. Abaji kicks it to Kelly Olynyk. Kelly Olynyk fakes, gets the foul called. Kelly Olynyk, nope, no free throws. Hart is balling out here, so Dante Precious started for a while. Yeah, Josh Hart, yeah, he was one rebound from a 2020 game, and Tibbs took him out. But hey, the win is what counts. Shouts out to Josh Hart and Jalen Brunson. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I think that's just a regular season team. I think in the nitty gritty of in a playoff game, once you have a good guy with some height on Jalen Brunson who can stay in front of him, I think that it'll make it harder for the Knicks. But at the same time, that's why you have a guy like OG who can, come alive. OG can come out of nowhere and give you a 20-point game. And in the playoff, I expect his intensity and his game to rise even more. So, let me not rule them out. Sorry. Let me not rule them out, but yeah, Knicks is looking like they're gonna have a good run. Hold on, they would play. I'm wrong. Yeah, they would actually play the Orlando Magic, and I could see them beating the Orlando Magic first round for sure. I can definitely see that. OG Precious were no joke in the playoffs versus Philly, I remember. That's the only thing for the 2019 run I kind of feel bad about. That OG never got a chance to really play. As much as he is a champion, don't get me wrong, there's more to just playing, being in the locker room, motivating your team, saying the right things to the certain players, your presence, all of that contribute towards a championship. So I'm not going to say he's not. I just feel like I wish he had gotten a chance to play. Like, I know he would have loved to be on the court within those moments, the screaming, the atmosphere. So big up OG. Wish him success. But don't forget, Mr. I don't shoot to miss. But see, that wasn't even amongst a crowd like that. That was still in the bubble kind of situation where no fans were really allowed. So I wish him success, and I hope he gets that playoff feeling that he probably is longing for. Yaga, yo, what's the score? Just popped out the subway. Yeah, Miji. Unfortunately, I don't have the best news to give. It is 100-87. Detroit just looks like they're about to close it off. Raptors had their little spurts. They did cut it down to about 1 point at one point. But Detroit said, not today. Not today. Detroit said, nah, we finishing this today. Not today. But yeah, that was Scottie's rookie season. No. Remember when OG hit the three in the corner versus the Boston Celtics when he jumped on Kyle Lowry jumped on him and hugged him? That was when they were wearing like the Black Lives Matter I believe what do you call it? The slogans. But I think that was game 3. Yeah. Hold on. We hit a new low. I know, Terry. I know. I know. OG. I don't shoot too much shot. When was this? Yeah, game 3. Yeah, game 3. That was a game 3 shot versus the Celtics. Yeah. Not the bubble, but there was a was it not in the bubble? There was no fans in the building. Let me double check this. During 21 points and 20 rebounds. Okay, Mark, I hear you. I hear you. Hold on. Yeah, guys, that was when that was in the bubble, not the bubble, but that was when 1 second, I'm looking at it right now. There was no fans. That was a COVID situation. Yeah. What happened to the Stealth? 103.89. They're I don't know. Okay, Mark, that's a you and Jalen Duren problem. Nah, I'm gonna leave that alone. Let's leave that alone. But that you don't have to come. You don't have to diss the man like that. You might not like what's happening. But yeah, guys, I think it was the I'm seeing no fans. I'm taking a look at it right now, but it was the game where it was game 3 where no one was in the building, so it was around that COVID time. 3 years ago. Okay, 3 years ago, yeah. Yeah, around COVID time. Yeah, but unfortunately they're not. Yeah, 105.89. How's Emmanuel quickly still on the court as Grady Dick has the ball? Grady Dick drives, gets blocked. Detroit has the ball. It's looking like this one's a tough one. This one's looking like a tough one for us Raptors fan. You know, we're already going through the blues of the season. Our all-star is injured, but it's part of the, what was the saying? As Mark Jackson, what we say the saying for today? You can't appreciate the butterfly if you don't appreciate the caterpillar. Or don't, what is this? Don't appreciate it. Mark Jack, hold on, let me see the quote. Mark Jackson quote. Butterfly. Mark Jackson said, "You cannot disrespect the cat. Oh, you cannot disrespect the caterpillar and rave about the butterfly." Ooh, yo, Drew, sick. Respect. Drew said a different quote is, "What the caterpillar calls the end of the world, the master calls a butterfly." That's a nice one too. That's a nice one. Yeah. Oh. Okay, yes, Terry's right. Maybe it is the COVID protocols. And if it happened more than once, then yes, it was definitely during that. And Droops is saying maybe Duren is sell high, actually interesting from some Detroit fans, or maybe not a Detroit fan. No, from what I've seen, I do like Jalen Duren as a big man. He definitely is a paint presence. He got over 20 rebounds right now, so he's definitely a factor in the paint. So big him up. But yeah, definitely that's a great quote as well, Droops. And as I said, the Mark Jackson, I repeat, it says, "You cannot disrespect the caterpillar and rave about the butterfly." Both quotes are nice. I like your quote as well too. And it's just this is the moment, you know. We cannot, when they're having success, we will be able to look back and say we were here. We were here. These were the moments. These were the moments that made us believe. So while some people are just gonna come by and be like, "Oh, this team's not good enough. Oh, this player's not good enough," we're like, "Nah, we seen the growth. We know what it is." So that's why we can see a OG take a leap. We can see a Precious Achiuwa take a leap, and be able to recognize these things. You know, while they were the Raptors, maybe they didn't take the leap that we expected. Always knew they had it in them, but sometimes they just needed a different voice in their head. You know. And different instructions, you know, different environment, all that good stuff. 101, 1 minute and 1 second to go. 107 Detroit to 96 Raptors. Emmanuel quickly gives it to Kelly Olynyk. Let's see if Raptors jack up any threes. No, Bruce Brown with a 2-point layup. Sorry. Whew. As soon as I come out here, I start sneezing and stuff. Wow. But excuse me for that. Here we are, 44 seconds to go, actually. I have to turn off the seat. It's kind of hot. That Indy pick is looking crazy. Could end up low 20s or 14. Well, the reason why, you see, with the Raptors, I know, yes, it's obviously nicer to get certain players that's bona fide, you know, potential stars, but at the same time, it's with the Raptors organization, that's one thing about rooting for them or believing them. They find diamonds in the rough. That's one of their strengths. You know, that's one thing we've always looked at and said, okay, Raptors, they haven't had much success recently, but we can definitely talk about a Fred. We can talk about a Pascal. You know, we've found some diamonds in the rough. So that's why, like, when it comes to draft, I have a lot of trust in them, but they still have to update their resume because it has been a while since the Raptors have found a diamond in the rough. A lot of the stars that we've brought up from the G League, you know, shouts out to Javon Freeman Liberty, DJ Carlton, like, but there is nobody really. Jonte Porter, I mean, he's shown spurts, but we haven't brought up anyone that can that's a game changer. That we're like, yeah, signed, game changing, story is getting highlighted because of the brightness of the future. Yeah, it's yeah. Flynn over Bane. I mean, at the time, it's probably a hard thing because Desmond Bane, as good as he's had moments, is he really a starting two guard on a championship team? You know, I remember when they had a great series against Golden State, and truthfully, if Ja Morant never got hurt, there was a potential that Memphis could have won that series, but Desmond Bane being your second best guy, pretty much, is he really a championship guy like that? During COVID, so yeah. What y'all think about Ryan Dunn in the draft? Raptors got to pick him. He's fire. See, you guys are the more. I'm gonna keep tabs and keep checking up on what you guys are saying with these draft picks because you guys are more vested in the draft, I guess, scenario than I am. I normally wait till we actually get somebody. Like, this is gonna probably be one of the first March Madness I'll make sure that I'm extra tuning into. But I can't say I dig that deep until they're officially signed. That's when yeah. Well, definitely Desmond Bane, and like, when was that? That's like we already had a Kyle Lowry. You know, Desmond Bane isn't too much taller than Kyle Lowry. Like, it's redundant, you know, and they kind of did the same thing with Malachi, but Malachi was supposed to be a better defender. I thought Malachi had a better jump shot, you know, and Malachi had some great college games when I look back at him, but he just never really got comfortable. I'm hoping that one day he'll get to an organization. Detroit seems like there's an opportunity where he can get comfortable, but he just needs to get comfortable. He's not been comfortable. That's what I could say about Malachi. Raptors didn't pick Bane because his wingspan is short. Definitely, I don't speculate either. I just wait for the pick now. Pretty much, because it's hard. Like, I'm not saying that's fun, that's part of the joy, but it's just like, I don't know, but then that's also taking on another hat, because, hey, nothing, kudos to, that's why, like, sometimes when people get picked on the draft night, I'm not up in arms or nothing. I just take a look. Okay, let me check out the game. Maybe there's a purpose why you're here, you know. But the best draft I've seen in a long while, other than Grady Dick's suit, is Scottie Barnes. The excitement that he brought, because there was players saying, no, are you crazy? Cade should have got picked, and just the excitement. Scottie's like, yo, I'm excited to come to Toronto. And when you see a player act like that, since day one, guys, Scottie's aligned. Sorry, this phone is chipping up. But since day one, guys, Scottie has aligned himself to being, like one of the best. Rookie of the year, now an all-star. So let's not sleep on that, guys. He's building a resume that correlates with that excitement of getting picked by the Raptors. Imagine that. You got picked by the Raptors. You showed a level of excitement that's hardly ever seen by any player getting picked for any team. Then, who's Flynn? Oh, Flynn, I guess Flynn was out for this game. He's there dressed, let me just take a look, but he's there dressed, sitting right beside the coaches. Okay. I thought he would have played. But I'm not sure. Let's see. Oh, right ankle sprain. Oh, he has an ankle sprain, guys. Yeah. You know, he has an ankle sprain. Unfortunately, he was moved to the Oh, yo, Raptors are making a little push here. 107, 102, 25 seconds to go. There's a little something buzzing. Monty Williams left Phoenix, garnered as one of the best coaches out there. And what happened? Jonte Porter for 3, misses. Raptors foul. Marquise Noel, yeah. Terry says, I wish we didn't rave him. You see, in it, Terry, I agree with you, because, you know me, I can't lie. I'm one of those people that root for the underdogs. I love to see an underdog story come to life. I like to see the underdog win. But as we know, this is a business. Unfortunately, you gotta take feelings out of it and just do what works best for the team. And unfortunately, at this present moment, Raptors felt they could do better without him. I definitely understand where you're coming from, because I'm a fan of Muggsy Bogues. I like the underdog story, as I said. The Nate Robinson. I don't want to really put him in there, but for a short guard, Baron Davis, you know, in the dunk contest. But unfortunately, it's not always in the best interest of the team. Yeah, from what I saw, you know, his college run was great. He had a great college run. He's definitely a floor general. But when you get into the big boy leagues, height and stuff matter. Unfortunately, they'll run a play all day where you have to switch onto Joel Embiid all day, and you ain't getting nothing. Yo, Canadian Cowboy, you have to go after this stream and everything. Go and look at that nasty windmill that Ramsey did. Oh my gosh. When I said Ramsey did a nasty windmill, he didn't even recognize James Wiseman was beside him for a second. And then he had to rush it. But when he did it, oh my gosh. And to answer your question, Mr. Ramsey has 4 points. That windmill should be worth at least 6 more points. But check him out. He definitely did a nasty windmill. The underdogs are the hardest workers and have a desire to succeed. I agree, Terry. I agree. That's why I do love the story of the underdogs, and that's why I was talking about the Raptors finding the diamonds in the rough. I love those type of stories. So that's why I root for those type of situations to happen. But then there's also a time to be realistic and be like, yeah, maybe we got to go with who's a higher pick right now. That's the emotional part, but it shouldn't be overlooked. Of course, that's why, you know, imagine certain guys like have their family, they fell in love with the city, and all of a sudden you have the city saying, trade him, get him out of here, get him out of here. Like, have no emotions with it. Like, yo, bro, maybe the guy just going through a tough point in his life. You know, things are a little difficult for him, but unfortunately, and yeah, this is, you know, as I'm doing these streams more and more, I'm like, I ask myself, because obviously I'm not an NBA player, I don't work for the media per se, but it's a perspective from the outside looking in, and I really believe that's what I also want to bring, is just like a Paul Pierce and whoever, Gilbert Arenas, all these guys that actually play the game have their perspective. We as fans can explain to them how we felt while they were going through what they're going through. So I definitely hear what you're saying, Terry, as you're saying, you know, it should not be overlooked. These guys have impactful moments. There's moments that they don't even know that they left on our lives. There's moments of Raptors players that live rent-free in our head. I'll give you one that's living rent-free right now. Remember when Morris Peterson threw up that ball versus the Washington Wizards? Remember that moment when Morris and Peterson threw up that ball, or they threw up that ball thinking the game was over, Washington, and Morris Peterson caught the ball in the air and shot the 3-point? You remember that? Yeah, so we got to give them our perspectives. This thing is glitching on me. You ever see the old movie Rudy? I have not, but that Canadian Cowboy. But yeah, so the perspective, yeah, we definitely have to give our perspective, and as you're saying, those moments should not be overlooked. For sure. For sure. Yeah. Rudy. 113-104, guys. Raptors have lost to the Detroit Pistons yet again. YouTube media, whatever, LOL, no joke. Minus Spencer and Ogary pretty much. Yo, honestly, big up, man. It's just we're here to give our perspective, and it's just people that love the game. You guys are seeing these moments, you know, like, and as I said, these are track records, things that you're building. Years from now, God willing, I'm still doing this. You guys can turn and say, yo, remember when Raptors won yo, remember when we were watching like them losing to Detroit, yeah, those are the moments that we're building. So, as I said, I appreciate each and every time you guys come hang out with me, come through on the live, each time you guys, you know, say what up in the chat, everything, because these are moments that, as I said, the door's always open, guys. You know, there's plenty of seat at the table, everybody gonna eat, and we're gonna have fun, we're gonna laugh, we're gonna cheers, all that good stuff, and I just appreciate the time hanging with you guys. You know, it makes, you guys make it fun for me, so I really do appreciate it. I don't want to take it for granted, and I really want to let you guys know I thank you. So I love the conversation. Don't be shy. Hit up the chat, and yeah, we got it. It's about an underdog success story about football, emotional. Remember when someone was in your class? Oh, beautiful, exactly. See that, Jules? That's what I'm talking about. Those are the moments where, like, guys, we can really look back and have a laugh. Cause that's living rent free. That's living rent free. That guy came on here and literally told us, hey, like, I'm in your closet. Check your closet. Like, come on. Those, after giving us jokes on top of jokes. Like, I gotta go back and watch that stream again. But those are the moments, guys. And plenty more moments. You know, thank you, Terry, for asking the question about, you know, like what I see, some of the stuff I see for the channel in the future. Those are the beautiful parts about it, Terry. We're creating moments, we're creating memories, and we're going to continue to build memories and create moments as well. So, I look forward to that journey with you guys. And trust me, that's funny. Jules, oh man, that's a funny one. That is a hilarious one. You guys make me laugh. But yeah, amazing people. Fortunately, Raptors didn't get a win tonight. But I appreciate creating moments with you guys. I look forward to creating even more in the future. We're gonna get some other things going. You know, we're gonna definitely liven it up, play some games, all that good stuff. But unfortunately, we're just going through the blues with the Raptors. But I want to say, hope everyone have a great evening. Have a great day tomorrow. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Thank you for coming through on the stream. We've hardly won games, but we had laughs. Beautiful, beautiful, and that's all because of you amazing people. So that is what we want to create. Despite the downs, you know, we definitely want to still have the moments where we can still create laughs and create memories. So love and respect to each and every one of you amazing people. Thank you for hanging out. Canadian Cowboy, you're done now. We say later, bro, and family losing is winning now. Pretty much. However we're going through it, we're going through our rough times. But everybody have a great night. Should have kept Pascal, Jules, Terry, Canadian Cowboy, Rio, big up yourselves, Droops. Amazing people, man. Thank you guys, and love. Have a great night. And we're going to definitely do more because, you know, these are sometimes some sad moments, but we're going to have some better moments. So, love. Thank y'all. Peace. Big up yourself. Have a great evening.